sipping drink on 84 swing, tearing up a lane, yeah. I stay flossing in that candy paint, blowing dank, sipping drink on 84 swing, tearing up a lane. Candy paint, lane switching, sipping that purple drink, screen falling, screams crawling. I guess that's why the girls keep calling. My phone, I roam and hop in my Maybach. Haters knock 'cause we on the grind and they not big.
Yo, we're doing some testing on the audio real quick.
Mike Jones. With the house in the red shop, Big and Mo and Mike Jones be rich. The official Swisher House remix.
What up? It's been a minute. Welcome back, Tombstone TV. We are here today, 10 months later, believe it or not, after some poking and prodding by some loved ones and some close friends, saying that my artistic endeavors should continue. Plus, it's so much fun. Been talking with the creator of this game, Phantom Bass, or Bass. I said that wrong every time. And he's working on some really cool stuff. As you can see, kind of at the bottom right here, we are on current version of this game is 2.4.11. I think right now we're on version 4.2. Basically, we're 2 versions behind. It's been 10 months since our last stream, and I think that even on our last stream, we were behind a couple of versions. So today, well, let's go right back into it. I just want to make sure that the audio levels are coming through right, because I don't want to have to re-record this. For those that don't know, I have a Go XLR mixer, which I'm managing 4 audio channels here, so... check the audio. I just want to make sure the game audio is coming through as well. Yeah. First thing I want to make sure that we're doing is that if I'm recording this and we're moving forward in this to get to the Elite Four, that we're making sure that we have the game audio, and then I also have a music channel audio and on mic audio, obviously. Anyway, 4-channel mix. Looks like everything's going well. Awesome. I am in here. Cool. All right, so a little bit of the recap. Let's pull out the box here. Okay, so we're at a 90 level cap. You can see our rival Silver chilling over there. And we are 1 battle away from finishing Victory Road. So hopefully the plan is here, beat Silver, save the game, move into the Elite Four, go through the documents of that updated version, and then try to build a team around that. So I think I want to do this in kind of a fun way. So this has been from the beginning, every single episode for me has been a grueling gold fun lock. So what that meant to me was that I was limiting my encounters, but I didn't look at documents throughout this entire run. So I wasn't chaining lines. I was just trying a difficulty hack for my first Nuzlocke for fun, with some challenge to it, obviously. Oh, it looks like a lot of my There we go. Excuse me. I'm glad I didn't go forward with that. I have multiple scenes in OBS, so looks like that was gone. Just my COD cam. Technical stuff, like I said. But our team is current right here. So the last thing that I did before I booted this up right here is I went in here and I played this one time while looking through the docs to see if they matched 1-to-1. So I think we've chained this fight specifically, except for the Mega Alakazam at the end. And then we'll go through the docs that I have pulled up. 1 second. Yeah, so... Oops. So here's the Elite Four. We've got Will is either a Trick Rune double or a Psychic Terrain double with a Mega Alakazam in the back or a Mega Behemoth in the back. I really don't want to fight that. But essentially, like, we got to go through the box, see what kind of options that we have to use, and see if that's tenable. I know that we do have a lot of good options in there, including a Shiny Keldeo. But look at all these threats we have to go through. We have to go through a Genesect. We have to go through Hoopa Unbound. Mega Inteleon on this one, I think, has like 170 plus maybe special attack. I also have the docs pulled up on a couple different tabs here so we can look up some information too. But yeah, I mean, Zamazenta, Crown, Galadite, Mega Gallade. Yup, we have huge threats through and through. This Koraidon is probably in the Kyurem White are probably the two that I'm least excited about fighting. But I think I get to change. I could be wrong on this as well. I get to change team members after the Elite Four to the champion. So at least we have a little bit of switchability. But we'll go through this a little bit more in depth in a little while. For now, we're gonna go ahead and just chain this silver fight and have a little bit of fun. I can't believe that after nearly a year that we're finally getting back to this and doing this. So the game plan is finish this episode. I'm going to beat Silver. We're going to look through a team. I'm going to challenge the Elite Four for the first time, and then see if we can get through Will. I'm guessing that I'm not going to be able to. How I think this is the streams will be happening is I'm going to just broadcast all of the streams of me trying to go through the Elite Four. But I would imagine that it's going to take more than once. I don't know how many times that's going to be, but it's going to be more than once because there are a lot of threats there. And I don't have really a whole lot of experience on chaining stuff like that. So I've been, internally anxious about a video game. But I wanted to finish it because I care about it and it deserves its recognition, even though this is a outdated version. But really like the creator, really like the game. I've had a lot of fun on this series, and I'm very excited to take all this content that we filmed, edit it down, and make a full-fledged video on it. So, watch a lot of Flygon, a lot of Zwigo, a lot of Peachow. People that have been doing this for years and years and years. I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun with mine. So let's go ahead and fight Silver. I do actually have the sprites are correct, which I'm pretty hype about. I had to go through all of my old files. I reformatted my computer a while back, so all of the layers were different. But I found all of the sprites, and I've included them. I'm excited about that as well. So we've still got, we'll go through, we'll just do a little quick team recap. For anybody that's been watching the series, Throat Spray, Suian, Electrode, Electric Grass with Composure. It's essentially a 300 plus special attacker, 300 plus speed. And he goes boom. Her? Gender? Genderless. Excuse me. Yeah. All goes boom. Very good at going boom. We also have the Throat Spray attached, so if we use Boom Burst, we get a +1 special attack, which messes with a lot of the Switch AI. Plus, we outspeed everything without a Scarf, except for Regieleki, I think. We got Sash, Volcarona. If we can get Volcarona in, then we essentially get a kill Mega Alakazam at the end for free. But we got to get a good switch on there. Life Orb Greninja. This one takes care of that Fluttermane Okos after Life Orb chip. Aegislash, good switch. We'll see Gyarados and Goodra in action. You can see Goodra with the heavy-duty boots, obviously. Rocks, right? Got to be worried about the Stealth Rocks on a Steel Dragon with 150 base special defense. All right. Without any further ado, you're a lunatic. You could have been killed. My dad, Giovanni, has never been one for mercy. Well, now I just need to know that you can handle the league. Okay, Silver. Let's see what you got. I don't think you're going to be very happy. This Urshifu is... it's something. It'd be a shame if somebody were to go boom. Gets the crit, too. That's crazy. Turn this down my headphones just a little bit. And turn this down just a touch, too. I don't want to have crazy audio on this. It's a little loud. Baxcalibur, how are we going to handle this right here? I think we're going to go boom. Unfortunately, in the sun, photosynthesis outspeeds, and Mystical Fire will kill. Didn't crit, that's great. Lowers our special attack, not great. But it has Life Orb as well, so... Protein Greninja can just go ahead and priority Shadow Sneak. Protein is such a sick ability. And we're not safe to stay in here, obviously. Iron Treads. This is a steel ground, I believe, here, so... It's also, I think, speed boost, or... Yeah. Okay, so it's speed boost, so it went for protect, so it outspeed everything. Fortunately, we have some pretty good synergy here, so... Intim from Gyarados. I'm gonna bring the audio over just a little bit up. So it's at least present in the mix. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch from Gyarados. It's going for Rock Slide, presumably. And then we can just go ahead and King Shield here. Headlong Rush. And now we're just going to go ahead and switch between Gyarados and Aegislash. We might go out of this fight with one death, but I don't want any more than one death. Now, it is -3 attack right here, and it's going for Rock Slide, so what we could do is we could just Mega Evolve into Mega Gyarados, and then take away our Flying type, get Dark, and then -3 Rock Slide. Shouldn't do that much damage. And then Vicious Ren would one-shot, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and add an extra turn here just to be safe. Crit still probably won't kill, but as we know, I have not been using Calc. It gets a crit Rock Slide on that one. And then we'll go ahead. And then we'll get hit with Rock Slide once here, but we're going to go ahead and Mega. Takes away our weakness just in case it does crit. But -5 doesn't do much. Mistress Rend, OP. Probably going to go for Corrosive Jaw, but I think we can Oko here as well. Doesn't get the kill there. Going, that's interesting. And it's poison too, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. Resisted. A lot of damage. Life Orb recoil is going for max. Okay, now this kind of screwed with us here. This is gonna Mega and go for probably Psy Strike here, so we'll just try one turn since we're already down 2 special attack. Shadow Ball. I wonder if it's multiple moves here. I definitely have to make a sack here, one way or another. Since Gyarados didn't get that kill there, I thought we were going to be a little bit better off situation, but I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball is going to kill every single thing here except for Volcarona, so we can just give up one and get the win for free, essentially, with Bug Buzz. So it's just who wants to go down here. But I'll leave it to chat. Everybody in chat, let's see if we can vote. Electrode's been good to me. Gyarados didn't get the kill and also got poisoned, so unfortunately. Didn't die. Pretty impressive. Still not going to outspeed here, though. It went for Psy Strike? Why'd it go for Psy Strike? Okay, that was really weird. Okay, first of all, we got through that deathless. I thought we were going to give up Gyarados on that last one for sure, but I bet the AI didn't see that we changed types. Because that was pretty... I was hoping that that might have been the case. Probably something that was fixed in future updates if I had to guess, but wow. We get through that. We get through that with no deaths. Don't have to update the death counter above. I don't even remember how to do this. Do we have a Cub Fu? I don't know if I edited the settings to capture everything with one ball, so... Okay. Don't even know if I have a Cub Fu yet. I know Urshifu is very good. Your fighting type. Is it you? There we go. Did I speed it up somehow? Yeah, it's Q to speed up. And then W for the infinite repel. Sorry, I'm remembering. It's been a whole year, so stay with me. All right, sweet. So here we are at the Pokemon League, about to challenge the Elite Four. But Tombstone TV. I don't even think we have Corviknight. All right. Now we've got some work to do. This is the hard part. This is what we've been putting off. I think what we're actually going to do is just save and run this a couple of times. I want to make sure we record everything. The nice part about doing these live streams is that they're essentially VODs for me, so I could create a second channel and just house the big videos on them and then keep this one as my main page for all of the highlights and stuff. And fun other playthroughs and others. But I don't even know half of these. Like, I have no idea what Hoopa Unbound's attack or defense or anything is. So we're gonna have to come up with some good checks. This is gonna require a dark Pokemon or dark moves. We need to find probably a good Dragon, Fairy, Steel pivot combo. Probably a good ground type, a good dark type, and then a fast boom with some coverage would probably be nice. Also definitely need a this is going to be really hard for sure, I think. And then this is going to be near impossible. So steel ground is going to have to deal with this. This is not going to be fun. Let's just go ahead and look up the most difficult ones, right? Enter this. I'm gonna have to move this back and forth. Okay, so Miraidon, we've got 670, 135 special attack and speed. I bet this boosts his special attack by 1. Electric terrain when he enters battle, and boosts special attack. So not only gives him electric terrain, which I believe prevents status conditions, but also boosts special attack. So we're talking about 200 special attack, base 200. That's gonna be tough. Dragon Ice, probably a good close combatter. I assume that these are similar. And then Fairy Steel, Fire takes care of that. Does that have any Fairy Steel? Does that have any weaknesses? Resist poison. Is fire super effective on Fairy? That's gonna be really hard to deal with. Because Fairy resists. Oh, that's a rusted sword. Don't know what that is. That's gonna be a ground. That's gonna be an earthquake. Play rough. Behemoth blade. Close combat and swords dance. We got a dragon dancer. Got swords dance, mega septile with I think 170 base attack. Leaf blade, dual chop, sacred sword. That's crazy. Not so worried about the mega Charizard right here. Okay. Oop, 1 sec. One second. Sorry, my wife just got home. Reset a little bit here. All right. I don't see a lot of focus sashes. I see one there. I see Marshadow. Does fighting resist ghost type? I think it does. They don't give technician focus sash. Ice punch shadow sneak. That's pretty nasty. Okay, well, let's pull this up. So here's our box. I think here's the challenge, is that I could go out and go get whatever Pokemon I wanted to go challenge this. I went through quite a few, every video I could find, quite a few, video on Grueling Gold to see the Elite Four, and it looks like this version is pretty outdated at this point, so it's not really like, I can't find content on it, which is pain in the butt. But I am a part of the Project Hegemony Discord, and it has all the documentation and everything. But I've looked at the Hall of Fame teams and kind of generally seen what's up, so I'll show you. Well, let's see what we have right now first. So that's the important part, right? What options do we have? So we've got some pretty big hitters. We have a Mega Sceptile of our own right here. Our Pride and Joy is our Sharpness Keldeo. Shiny Keldeo. Sick. I think that Incineroar is too good not to bring. We do need some pivots around, and I think the Dark Fire typing is just too valuable. But there's a lot of stuff we got to move around to get this going. So I don't have anything else really planned out to see what we could do. I know we have a couple of really good things that we can use. Hoopa, Prankster Tornadus, really good. We could do Pecharunt and Monkey Dory, I think. I think this would be a really good chain. We're going to need some pretty good fairy coverage. The thing that I think we're missing the most is a bulky ground steel type. So I think this is okay, but this isn't even really is absolutely in the running for that. It doesn't look like my stream dropped. It told me I did. I think this is probably the move right here. Is probably go like yeah, Choice Scarf, and then Photosynthesis gives it so much coverage with Earthquake and Rock Slide and stuff. So I think Great Tusk is absolutely in the running. The combination of these two is like some of the best in the game, so that's obviously consideration. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of these, but let's see how they match up. Let's pull a couple over and we'll see how they match up. We also have our, oh, is our soundboard? I think so. I'm actually going to pull from our team as well. So Electrode, I think, is absolutely in. I think Incineroar is going to be absolutely in. If I had to guess, Greninja will probably be in for its coverage. And then we'll build out from there. So we'll need a couple. Sounds like it's cutting out a little bit. I know the audio levels are right, so I'm just going to keep it how it is, and we'll keep going. We have so much support that way. I really wanted to play with a Zapdos, but we haven't been running with that at all. I want to make sure that we're using Pokemon that we used through in the run. Dracovish would be really, really cool. Not a lot of water that we have to deal with, I don't think. Snowcloak, Beartick with a Alolan Ninetales would be great. Got Flame Orb. U-turn. Mega Aerodactyl outspeeds, I think, every single thing. And is a flying type. So, in contention again. We gotta decide on who we want our Mega to be. We could make a full ice team. I don't think we want to do that. I think Mega Audino Regenerator really would be really good. In fact, I almost think that that's guaranteed on the team. That's our guaranteed staller. And we really need a good steel Pokemon. We're kind of low on I like can't. It's so good. I want to try bringing Monkey Dory and Petulant. Is this our team? There's like no bulk here at all. These are all just for all this time we're about to go do this. Crazy. Let's just see what they're selling. I don't know what we're about to face, so we're gonna save here, believe it or not. 28 hours, that's it? That's hard to believe. 28 hours later. Alright, so this is gonna be the combo right here. Let's relearn some moves with Petulant. Ooh, that's such a good move. Nasty Plot, Recover. Malignant Chain. Toxic, Recover. It's only good on physical attacks, though. We've got a couple priority moves, too. So, should be set. Let's see. Let's make sure he has the good ones. He needs to know close combat. Can't be a brick break. And I think we have some psychic Pokemon, so we can learn Sunny Day. That's crazy. Yeah, probably Head Smash too. Okay, and then we've got to give some. What are we gonna give these? Jeez. Do Expert Belt instead of Life Orb. Let's do Expert Belt Greninja. And then we'll do Life Orb, maybe. Do an Earth Plate. No. Let's see what we have. We have a lot of stuff. Prevents use of status moves? Probably not. I think we had... Second. Gonna take the focus sash. I can't believe we're about to do this. This is crazy. Okay. Where'd that go? Battle items? Huh. With a focus policy. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Mega Metagross. Poison Memory. Look at all these. I don't even remember what half these do. Scroll of Darkness. Ooh, we could do a Sharpness Sheath Keldeo. Sweet. Just seeing what we got. Probably Air Balloon. Oh, it's a Focus Sash. Excuse me. Toy Scarf. All right. I can't believe I'm not going to go through and edit the sprites on this one. I know I should, but I know that this is not going to be the final team that beats Elite Four. It might. We don't know. I'm going to take this as far as it can get. So we'll see, but I don't have a good premonition about this. Expert Belt Greninja. Throat Spray Electrode. Air Balloon Pecharunt. Mega Metagross. Toy Scarf Great Tusk. Focus Sash Incineroar. We're starting. We're doing it. Unbelievably, against all odds, we're about to fight Will. Look at where we've come from. Look, where we'll be. If only. If only. If only. I can't believe it, dude. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Will. I hope you're ready. My Psychic Terrain teams can handle anything. Okay, so two things here. This is supposed to be doubles. Okay, it is doubles. Okay, so now let's just double check. Bring the audio down just a little bit. Okay, so this is Monkey Dory and Indeedee. Okay, neither of these teams are Monkey Dory or Indeedee. I think that's supposed to be this team right here. If I had to guess, this is a Delphox replacement. I bet it'll still have the Mega Alakazam, Sneasler, Iron Crown, and Calyrex, but this makes it significantly harder since we don't know what they can go for. So we're gonna have to steer. But presumably we've got to fight Calyrex, Sneasler, Iron Crown, and Mega Alakazam somehow and not lose this fight. And then after that, we'll see if we can switch our team members between each of these fights. I mean, don't think we'll be able to, but attempt number 4. Hope our whole box doesn't get wiped. All right, we're gonna Cryo Shadow Sneak. Change into Ghost. Go boom. Critical hit on Indeedee. That hits both? Ugh. Oh, priority moves don't work on psychic terrain. Gonna use Death Toll again. I gotta save that. Go Incineroar. I'm not worried about any of it. It doesn't work on... That's super effective on me. Oh, I survived that? Okay. Tapu Lele. Okay, this isn't on either of the teams, so we're full on steering. We didn't know what to expect here, so we got to remember all of these. Tapu Lele, I think, is Steel. We should double check. Just checking. Psychic Fairy, good to know. 130 special attack, 95 speed. I think Metagross is a pretty good switch there, but Monkey Dory's -1 attack. It is probably, it's faster than us for sure. Faster than Greninja. At least get some damage in there. That was dumb. Ugh. What's Monkey Dory's speed tier? Okay, Monkey Dory is a poison psychic type with 106 base speed. It's poison psychic, so it's for sure going into Pecharunt. I would imagine that it hits everything else too hard for me not to do this. We knew that was going to kill Pecharunt. I don't care about its air balloon popping. Just both of those. Got the crit. I don't know if I needed that or not. Okay, we know it can't really hurt us there. okay. The Delphox was there. Love you, honey. We're not going to survive this for sure. Priority moves don't work, so. Doesn't get the kill. Babiri. Incineroar avoided Heat Wave. Oof. And now it's a 2v1. Exactly where I wanted everybody. Choice Scarf Earthquake, baby. Everybody goes down. 1v1? No. Okay, wait. Hold on. Hold on. We are Choice Scarf locked into Earthquake here. Iron Crown is weak, and I just do not believe has an air balloon. But I'm fairly sure that Choice Scarf Great Tusk still does not outspeed Mega Alakazam. So there are two options. I'm either going to hit Earthquake and maybe knock out both of these. Probably not Iron Crown, but maybe. We're at 300 attack, so maybe. We could beat Will here. At which point we might still be going forward, so it's possible. So we've gotten ourselves into a position to potentially move on. So if that's not momentum, then I don't know what is. Two things. We're excited, we're back. I think now it's time to find out. Choice Scarf Great Tusk is not faster. Ah, I got. So this is going to take us a couple runs, obviously, but I think we've put ourselves in a better position. So two more things. I'm going to go do some research, but I'm going to limit the Pokemon that I'm going to use to that are in my box right now, except for maybe Gligar. Only in the box. I just need a good ground type. I think we're going to wrap it up for this one, because I wanted to get through the Silver fight and then challenge the Elite Four, but these episodes have been about an hour, give or take. So we're going to leave it here today. But Tombstone TV, I'm back. More episodes to come. Release schedule, TBD. But for now, catch you next time.
this whole thing in H time